and welcome back to another video. So today we have Zeus versus Sigrun, the Valkyrie queen, at least from the 2018 God of War video game. So let's just get straight into this. Intelligence. Well, uh, they're both intelligent. Again, Sigrun being a Valkyrie queen is aware of things going on in other realms, as well as being kind of like the right hand to Odin, right? Or at least when they were on good terms. So she has some, and even if it's not like Odin level of knowledge, she is somewhat knowledgeable. She's not a dumb, she's not dumb at all. But the thing is that as with most God of War characters, typically the age indicates the intelligence because they've been around longer and have witnessed more things. Zeus being again the youngest, right, of the big three, but I don't know how many years has passed. There's often been a lot of debate about how much time has passed since the end of God of War 3 and the beginning of the Norse series of games. So, but based on the fact that Zeus has been around for, I would probably say a bit longer than Sigrun, I would say overall intelligence, that is going to go to Zeus. Fighting ability and battle IQ, that's Sigrun. Sigrun is very, very, very good at combat situations. She's easily on par with Kratos or like I wouldn't like it's fun because she's not a goddess technically, but her combat abilities puts her right at about the level of like a goddess or a god of war. Very easily. She's very good in combat. Maybe not quite to the same extent as Kratos, obviously, but she's a very formidable combatant. Definitely, I would say, in terms of overall fighting ability, I'd probably put her slightly above Thor, if anything. Strength, this is, again, we're talking Chief of the Gods. This is Zeus, from what I understand, based off of the. Because it depends on how, for example, in Marvel, Hercules is stronger than Zeus, I think. Because Hercules is the god of strength, so he's ascended to full godhood within that continuity. And then God of War games, it seems that Zeus, especially at the end of God of War 3, is pretty much right up there with Kratos, right? Well, not prime, but bloodlusted Kratos at the end of God of War 3. So if Zeus from God of War 3 and Kratos from God of War 3 are somewhat comparable, or at least similar, I definitely put that above Sigrun. Speed. Valkyries can travel between the realms pretty much instantaneously. I'm not sure if that's more speed or teleportation, but Sigrun is definitely faster than Kratos. And Valkyries are known for their remarkable speed. So, I mean, Zeus is fast too, don't get me wrong, but I think Sigrun edges him out slightly in that respect. Durability. Zeus could tank a whole boatload of damage. The guy got stabbed in got with the blade of Olympus, and again he got anyone who's played or seen the final boss battle for God of War 2, right, with Zeus, is that Kratos pretty much tries to saws him with the blade of Olympus. The guy, as soon as Athena comes in, Zeus gets up, he recovers fairly quickly. And he's able to fly off, and then he gets to the beginning of God of War 3, and he's like, there's no scars, there's no wounds, nothing. The guy's fully healed from it. And the fact that it took, I don't know how many attempts with the Blade of Olympus to kill him, it puts him leagues above Sigrun in that respect. Invulnerability, again, this is pretty much down to armor, so Sigrun wins the invulnerability part. Energy projection and AP. Well, this is an interesting one because in terms of total energy projection, I think Sigrun has this. But in terms of attack potency, this is Zeus. Zeus's lightning bolts are incredibly powerful, far more powerful than anything Sigrun can dish out. And I think most people would agree with me on that, right? So, I would say if we're going with energy projection, I'm going to actually give this a tie because they're comparable. Again, Sigrun would win the energy projection, Zeus gets the AP. Versatility and the X Factor and hacks. So let's see. 1, 2, 5, and 5. So we actually have a tie here, which I'm not gonna lie, did not expect that. The thing is that the reason why Sigrun has such an edge is, and again, it pretty much comes down to the fact that she's slightly faster, she's a better fighter, and she has overall more abilities to draw from. Or actually, in terms of versatility, I guess that could, well, I don't know. Having the ability to harness elemental attacks, so ice, fire. I think she can manipulate some of like the Alfheim energy light because it can like there's like a daze sort of effect that she does with her wings. She can harness Bifrost energy, flight. She has a sickle, as I think, right? That or I think that's what it's called, a sickle or a scythe, however you pronounce it. But she, or I guess it would be a scythe, right? Like the Grim Reaper. But the point is that she has some abilities that she can use from that respect as well. So I don't know. It's in terms of overall versatility, it's just Zeus has flight, which Sigrun has, electrokinesis, he used to a very, very potent and varied capability, so he's got that. Cloning, if I mean, at the end of the day, in my honest opinion, I think Sigrun probably could kill Zeus, but if Zeus came back as Fear Zeus, Sigrun's done. So this is pretty much this is how I'm going to describe this fight. I think to the very end, I think, in my opinion, if it was to like the first death, Sigrun probably wins this. Because I think she's got more than enough skill and or physical capabilities to actually, because she's not weak either, but she's just not stronger than Zeus. But she's still physically very powerful. Throw that on with her, again, other abilities, her speed. I think she might be able to take on Zeus and kill him the first time. But if she were to walk away, she would quickly find out that, oh, Zeus has got, the power of fear. Well, of course, she wouldn't know that, but the fear version of Zeus would come out, and then he would probably just one-shot Sigrun, and that'd be it. So if it was to the very, very end, Zeus wins this, but if it's to like the first death, Sigrun wins this. That's how I see it. So, yeah, I hope it wasn't too confusing. I didn't even anticipate this result to be, in all honesty, but again, based off of everything, all things considered, I think this is probably fairly accurate. Again, I think the biggest case you could make for Zeus, out of the points that went to Sigrun, would probably be versatility. Or energy projection. And even if we were to put it like this, right, it would be 5-4, which again would indicate that Zeus would win more often than not, which is kind of what I'm saying, just in a very long-winded sort of way. But yeah, I think overall, I think Zeus wins this. It just comes down to the fact that with the power, like if this were without the power of fear, then I actually would probably put Sigrun above Zeus, in my opinion. I know that might be a bit controversial, but based off of everything we've seen, and again, based off of everything, I think it'd be fair enough to say that. Again, Sigrun's got more abilities than Zeus, and that is a huge factor, because that also plays into the energy projection as well. So, I don't know. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. If there's any insight that you have, please let me know in the comment section below. Especially with this result, I like to have a more definitive winner in my videos. But this is one where I quite clearly, I don't know, it's... Especially for Zeus. There's not many characters that could stalemate Zeus in terms of this point system. There just aren't. So I'd be very interested in being given some insight, because maybe there's something overlooked that may shift the fight in either or favor. It doesn't, At the end of the day, I want these fights to be accurate, so that's the main point. Anyways, I hope you have a good day. Thank you for watching the video, and please stay tuned. There's plenty of more to come. Thank you.